Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of May 16th through the 31st, 2019. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some sort of clarity. Those of you that would like to reach me for a video reading or email reading, you can email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. If you are wanting to talk to me by phone, you can. You have to wait until I post that video stating that I'm taking calls at the moment, or you can wait in the queue. But if you wait in the queue without knowing when I'm going to come on, that's up to you. But you can do that. So let's go ahead and get started here. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, as a 3 of Swords, 9 of Cups, King of Swords. We have the Magician, 2 of Wands, Queen of Wands, Strength, and the 10 of Cups. Okay. So I'm seeing some of you here, it's almost like you are newly single, like maybe there's a temporary breakup between you and an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There also could have been an air sign that came in between you and your relationship, or a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, that came in between you and another person. But it does look like there is some sort of either betrayal or a temporary separation if you were in a relationship. If you have been single, I feel that you may hear from an ex. Be careful of who you're talking to online, because you might think you're talking to someone new when your ex is actually just pretending to be somebody, or someone could be hiding behind a fake profile. I also feel like somebody is basically pretending to be in a relationship. I don't know what that is. Either you could be pretending to be in a relationship, or your love interest is pretending, or your ex is pretending. But I feel like someone is putting on a false mask. Someone is putting on an illusion. Someone's painting a very pretty picture. Someone is only posting things that are good. And of course, no one, you don't have to post, when you're going through something bad in a relationship. No need to, put your business out there. However, I feel like the thing is that someone is maybe posting pictures from 2 months ago when you were together, or they're posting old pictures, stuff that is not currently going on, and it's just like, I have to keep up a show, for everybody. So, and I also feel like some of you may be looking at a person through rose-tinted glasses. You may be in denial and not really processing the fact that either you are not happy, or that you are with someone that has a lot of issues that obviously are bothering you. Nobody's perfect, but it's like, I feel like you may feel the need to pretend for whatever reason, or this is your love interest. So it could go the other way around. I also see someone who is sending mixed signals. Someone also may be covering up the fact that that they have a family, or that they have a baby on the way. Especially, I'm looking at the 9 and the 10. So someone could be getting ready to go into labor, and then there will be a new addition to the family. So someone may be hiding the fact that they have a baby on the way, or you may be, even if it's you, you might be hiding the fact that you're getting ready to give birth. I also see something going on where I almost feel like someone is flirting with your sister. Someone's either flirting with your sister or brother. So, I feel like it's betrayal, because I feel like if you're in a relationship, your partner has been flirting with your brother or sister. Or this is the other way around. You have been flirting with your partner's boyfriend, your partner's brother or sister. Something's going on, I feel like, in the family. There is an illusion. I also feel that this is about manifesting your goals. So on a positive note, I feel like someone is trying to make their dreams into a reality. And maybe that is why it's like you have to fake it until you make it. So maybe you're not really in a relationship, but you're posting pictures of your crush, or you're putting positive manifestations out there, like you're talking about getting married, in 2020, or so grateful to have found the love of my life. So you might be posting like a series of false messages, or walking around telling people that you're in a relationship and that you met this person, and they're so amazing. I just feel like someone is a con artist, or someone who's walking around fooling people, but more so not to necessarily make themselves look good, although for some people it might be, but because it's like you're trying to manifest something. You're trying to bring something into fruition. This is your way of going after your dreams. You're like, okay, I have to believe it, and then it will manifest. I also see some of you being disappointed that a relation turned out to be only sexually based. And this person might be trying to come back into the picture, and you're like, do they really like me though, or is it just the sex? So I feel like for some of you, it's just about the sex. Somebody is coming off as selfish. They're only looking out for themselves. You may have already realized that at one point, and this is why maybe you tried to leave the person alone, but now they're trying to come back. And I feel like even though you are attracted to the person too, you may be trying to fight that temptation, or you're like, I can't get involved. Or maybe it was you. Maybe you were the one that got involved with them. It was fun. And then you were like, okay, that's all I wanted. And now this person keeps coming at you, and you're just kind of blowing them off, or trying not to answer that phone, trying not to do something. Now, I also see this as if you have met someone new, someone has a family at a distance. So maybe your intuition was right about something, or even if they just recently broke up, it's only temporary. I feel like they're still going to go back to this life here. So this is especially more so if this is a new relationship. I feel like this person is pretending like they're single when they're not. They're just on break, or they just had a fight, or something. And whatever they're telling you, I feel like is an illusion. It's not true. Someone is very charming. Someone is doing very romantic things. Maybe having picnics in a park, or taking you out by the beachfront or by a lakefront. And is having like painting this romantic picture, but it's an illusion. Something is not real here. I also see business-wise, some of you are really wanting to start your own business here. For some of you, the number 12 may be of significance. So I don't know if that's someone's birthday, like on the 12th. I also see an illusion that may be coming to an end. See, somebody is being very deceptive. Someone's very deceitful. You could be dealing with a liar, or you yourself are the liar. See, the magician is putting on a show. He's entertaining. He or she is entertaining someone. This is someone who is covering up. They're like, okay, I'm lying. I know I just told the partial truth, but you know, hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. I also feel like someone is being very manipulative. Someone is stringing you along, or you may be stringing someone along. Someone has a lot of secrets here. Someone is doing something behind the other person's back. I also feel that you, if this is not like a relationship and we're talking about your love interest, you or your love interest has the ability to telepathically communicate through dreams. Or someone may be using some sort of spell work secretly. I'm getting a lot of spell work for people. But I feel like someone could be using some sort of spell work as a form of manipulation to attract someone towards you. It's not so much that I'm getting binding, but I just feel like someone is doing something behind the other person's back. Maybe you are feeling like you're trying to protect your relationship and you're like, well, I have to send the other person away. Especially if you feel like someone is getting in the way of your relationship, you might be doing some sort of work to send the other person away or to block them from your relationship. Because it's not like I necessarily feel like I said, you're trying to force anyone to stay with you, but you might be trying to send someone away to protect your relationship. Or two, this is you making somebody think about you all the time. Even if it's the law of attraction, it's like you could be doing something like maybe you're taking someone's picture and you're scribbling your name across their face. Or maybe you're just writing your name and their last name together in hopes of manifesting a marriage. So I feel like someone is just basically manipulating energies to try to create some form of happiness or emotional fulfillment. I'm seeing someone too who has Native American in their blood. And I know, like, mostly every black person says that, but I'm just saying, like, you really might have, it's like proof. It's all in the pictures, it's on record. So I'm feeling someone who also is tapping into their Native American roots. I also get someone who really likes turquoise and Native American jewelry. I feel too that someone practices whatever spirituality was passed down, or something that, you know, your ancestors practiced, like you're doing something that your ancestors used to do. I also feel like some of you are going to undergo some sort of emotional or mood swings. You might become very emotional from time to time because you could be an empath and you may be picking up on the energies of other people. I see someone doing a lot of research on the other person. You might be doing a lot of research on a fire sign, especially in regards to astrology or getting readings done. But especially astrology, you might be looking at their chart, their birth chart, and you might be creating synastry charts. I just feel like someone too is lurking around at night. Someone's spying. Someone, like every night, someone is spying on the other person. they're logging on to their social media and trying to scroll and see if they can find out any type of hidden information. That's if you have social media. But I still say, even when you don't have social media, someone still could be, you know, trying to find out information about you by going to, what do you call it? Any of those look finder or info search type of search engines, doing a background check on somebody. Somebody could be doing that to you or you them, but someone is trying to do some research. Or if you do have social media and they're like, well, my page is private, it does still, the fact that they typed in your name trying to see if it was private or not, that's still snooping. So you could be snooping or someone else could be snooping, trying to gather information. Also, that's why I'm saying watch who you're friends with, because someone might have a fake profile just so that they can, you know, see what you're up to. So someone who adds you as a friend, or maybe they did this years ago and you didn't even realize that they're following you under a false identity. You know, they still have access. They're able to look and see what you're posting and stuff. If you are talking to someone you've never met at a distance, they're definitely putting on some sort of grandiose lifestyle. I wouldn't, if you have not FaceTime with this person, oh my God, I would be very careful, because especially if you are straight, because this might be someone who's the same sex, or it could go the other way around. If you're gay, you might be talking to someone who's straight, you know, posing as someone gay. So someone could definitely be pulling a switcheroo on you. Or someone is talking about they live this certain life. They're taking pictures in mansions, or taking pictures in other people's homes, or taking pictures by other people's cars. Someone is copying and pasting someone else's life and passing it off as their own. So make sure you listen to your intuition. I also see someone who is gifted at astral traveling, someone who knows how to enter other people's dreams to retrieve information. Now, also, this could be government trained. So you could be dealing with someone who is a government spy and not even know it. Or you could be dealing with someone who you know is undercover, an undercover cop or something, and that's just part of their lifestyle. And the other thing I'm getting is that you could be dealing with someone who is an entertainer. You also could be dealing with Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. I believe I named the fire signs already. Or a Pisces. Let me before I go look at this Seven of Swords here. If you are dealing with the entertainer, unfortunately, you know what comes along with that lifestyle. I'm not saying that people ask to be cheated on, but you have to look at things realistically. You might be living in a bubble. Damn. Feel like you're about to find out some information. Somebody might be having you watched or spied on. Someone may have hired a private investigator to see what you're up to, or to see if you're cheating, especially if the marriage is high risk, like you're married to someone who's rich, and part of the clause is that they can't be caught cheating. If they do, you get half or something like that. So you're like, I need to have evidence that they're cheating on me because I know they're cheating on me. So you had to hire a private spy. Or maybe this is going on around you, or maybe you are that spy. Maybe that's your job. You're part of your occupation. You're like, I have to spy on people. That's my job. But yeah, some of you, if you're involved with an entertainer, you might be lying to yourself and feeling like, oh, well, you know, my partner is not a cheater. They're loyal to me. And they're, especially if you're dealing with an athlete, or if Drake was your boyfriend, or, ooh, what's his name? Dave East. Good Lord. Like, good luck with that. You know, like, I'm not trying to say, you know, be a Debbie Downer, but it's like, you know, maybe it's best for you to look at it that way. Okay, they're being loyal. Maybe it is like, what I don't know won't hurt. You know that movie too, Ray, with Jamie Foxx and what's her name? Kerry Washington, and she was playing his wife B, and she was like, Ray, leave the road on the road, but when you home with me, you know, basically act right. She was like, no questions asked. Whatever you do on the road, when you entertain it, I don't want to know about it. I know stuff goes down. You do your drugs, you do your girls, but when you get home, don't bring that into the house. And those are the rules. So maybe you already know about that. So I don't know, if you're dealing with an entertainer, you're choosing to look at things from a rainbow point of view. You're deceiving yourself. You may have even been seeing signs of things. You need to set boundaries though if someone is crossing the line. If you guys do have rules in place, you can't let them get away with that. You have to, if that was the agreement, they have to stick to it. That's not fair. So someone might be trying to sneak someone around in your own home, and as you know, that's not fair. So don't be afraid to address that, because I also see someone who is avoiding a confrontation, someone who is afraid that someone's going to abandon them. So it's just like, well, I'll let them get away with it because it's better than being alone, or, you know, it's better than having them leave me. So someone might also be very insecure. I don't know if those are your feelings or your partner's, but someone is letting someone get away with murder because they're super insecure. Don't be that person. See, someone is deceiving themselves. They're pretending like everything is fine and okay and perfect. And that's not the case. That's not the case. That's not someone's life. It's an illusion. Don't base your life off of someone's, your happiness off of someone's illusion either. So don't be looking at people and like, oh, they've got it together. They're so perfect. Screw them. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Focus on your relationship. Focus on you. You know, because half the time people be lying and are not really happy. And again, I'm getting something in regards to a dream. Someone has been hiding out in someone's closet. Someone almost got caught. Now, I'm going to stop right there because I already know some of y'all are going to be mad at these messages and think I have something out for Cancers or water signs. And that is not the case. It's just the energy that I'm picking up here. If the best way I can flip this is to say, hey, maybe you're an actor or an actress and you play these roles where you're a cheater, and you're doing all these things, and it's all a part of your job description. So let's put it that way, okay? All right, so I hope that did bring clarity though. So feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and many blessings to you.